This is a Charizard deck. Hold the Genetic Apex Charizard. All Moltres. What are my thoughts on this? This guy cooked. This is a 4.5, maybe even a 5. You have a built-in answer to whatchamacallit? Is the Charizard better than Flareon? Maybe because you only have one Eevee? Okay. I fuck with this deck. You get the vibe, you pass the vibe check. You know? Like, this is like sauced as hell. This is a 5. This is a good ass meal. I miss Genetic Apex Charizard. Wait, is that Stoke Zard? Are you using triple Zard? This is a 5.5. This is a 5.5 minimum. I did not even notice you using 3 different Zards. I love that. This is a cook. This is a cook and a half. 5.5. You cooked. Stand proud. You are strong.
What you guys saw was a snippet from my rating viewers' decks. The deck I in particular rated was from Sylar. Sylar is currently ranked 200. They've been in and out of the top 100 even last season. So they're a really strong ranked player and a person whose decks I do kind of pay attention to when they are using them. And this was no different. They were going on a win streak, not just with, you know, the Charizard we know, but the Genetic Apex Charizard. And I was just like, wait a minute. Let him cook. I even said it was cooked, right? I didn't expect him to actually be using it on ladder, so it was really cool. So I decided, you know, the best way to test the deck is to use it yourself. And I gained over 100 points just using Genetic Apex Charizard. So today I'm going to tell you essentially why you should consider using this deck, where this deck fits in the metagame, and basically my overall thoughts, because I guess the biggest disclaimer is I'm not going to sell you and tell you that this deck is broken. This deck is not broken. If I was to actually tier this deck, it's probably a tier 3 or tier 4 deck, but it has a niche, right? When decks have a niche, they have a place in the metagame, right? Think Oricorio. Oricorio has an insanely huge niche, right? In just locking down so many EXs, and you kind of auto win versus quite a few decks, and that's something that's going to keep Oricorio relevant for a long time. Genetic Apex Charizard still has a niche. It deals 200 damage, right? That is insane, right? 200 damage is something that you can't really get out of like anything in this game. That's the damage cap. There's really no surviving it unless you're blah blah blah. You do like blue plus like Giant's Cape. Yeah, there's no surviving it. Okay, so it's really insane, and that makes it really good, specifically in the Charizard mirror match. So this deck is really good at farming opposing Charizards, right? Because you have this 200 damage that's going to do so much. And then, of course, it has a built-in Oricorio answer with Charizard. This is all Charizard. And let's say you start turn 1, you know, you start Mander. The new Charizard can just fix your start, and you can just auto-win off of a rare candy. So deck has a lot of pop-off potential. You have the P-Com for consistency, and the Iono also for consistency because you're not running Sylveon, right? The deck I showed you earlier was Eevee Sylveon. They cut it for consistency cards. I even used a slightly different version in this. I think I had a card over P-Com, but I think I want to show you the current version because I think this is the best way to play it. And of course, you're asking, like, you might have not seen this Moltres in a long time. This is the energy generator of the deck, right? Flip a coin, flip 3 coins, take an amount of fire energy, and give it onto your Zard, right? And you're going to try to start charging up this Zard so that it can deal its 200 damage. If I had to take an educated guess on its matchup spread, it would look kind of something like this. You are favored into Charizard, which means you're also favored into Flareon. You should be favored into Solgaleo because they can't live you. Leftovers does nothing. You beat Buzzwole, it's a grass deck, right? And then you're slightly favored into Darkrai Tina because Charizard does just beat Darkrai Tina. I don't have enough data for the fighting decks to like give a like actual educated guess. You do slightly still lose to Guzzlord. You know, 1 coin flip is still the end of the game. And of course, any Greninja deck is super hard. Cyrus is really hard to deal with. You have a copy of Mars that you kind of want to use at the end of the game to stop them from having Mars. This is a hard matchup. Silver Greninja is an extremely hard matchup to deal with. And of course, any Oricorio deck is still going to be hard. It doesn't matter if you have a Charizard, it's still a hard matchup. So that is also going to stay in hard. Other than that, I think that if this is like, you know, you're playing a lot of Solgaleo, I know Ultra Ball players play a lot of Solgaleo, this can be a deck that you can consider, considering that a Moltres lives a Solgaleo attack, which allows you to get a Charizard set up. My biggest advice when we go back to just looking at this deck is to just be careful about where you are placing your bench, because I said this deck is really weak to Sabrina and Cyrus, right? The other thing is that this deck does have Sylveon draw power, or like Shinada consistency. So you are at the mercy of what you draw. PCOM can only help so much, so keep that also in mind. And without further ado, I want to show you guys, I went on 2 separate streaks with this deck. Let me show you them. Let's let these cards talk. We still believe in Charizard's supremacy. I don't, I'll be honest, but like, it's fun. God saw that Selly needed you to be humble. I need this body for you, for you, for you. Alright, I'm Ionoing. Give me a new hand, bro. This is doable. Charizard has the... I'm getting red carded, you bum! Oh my god. Bro, they hate me. They hate to see me prosper. Only do this body for you. Only do this body for you, for you, for you. It's true, it's true. Wouldn't double Charizard make sense in this deck? No, because sometimes the Stokezard is just better. Most times the Stokezard is just better. Okay, can I Mars Dem after I'm fucking like eating my ass, bro? Or is that not allowed? Is that not allowed? Because if it's not allowed, I understand. Alright. I need them to somehow brick. There's like no way I win this. I need them to actually die. Right now. I need my opponent... No Evo, because if it dies, I lose 2 points. At least I can pretend that the game isn't over. Hold up. Hold up. What song is this? This is Party on You, probably, if I had to guess. Party for You. If I had to guess. There's no way they bricked. How do you have there's no way you have bottom deck Sylveon, bottom deck Greninjas. No freaking way you have bottom deck of like every relevant card here. Like that just doesn't happen, right? Like, what in the bricks is happening? Okay, but oh my god. It only happens to... It only doesn't happen to streamers. True. Unfortunately, I do need to pass one more turn. But like this is like fine. I'm gonna Inferno Dance like this. Okay. Oh, I could just attack for 60. I forgot about that. I forgot that I have an attack for 60, chat. Can I be honest with y'all? Would y'all forgive me if I didn't realize I had an attack for 60? They have 2 Gwen and no candy. It's kind of crazy. Dun, 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 dun. But I think this is fine. I still win. Because they deal 100. Oh no, I guess if they have a... They can't evolve. As long as they don't evolve, they win. I don't know. I realized this was just attack for 60. I just forgot that I have an attack for 60. Hold up. Well, no, because like if they attack here, they do 100. They need Greninja that I just currently like took away from them. Would you ever play a deck with Penny? No. This loses to Lily. They needed to attack with Giratina. They needed to attack with Giratina last turn. Well, they needed to attack with Giratina, like, you know, many turns ago, but... Yep, this just wins. Crimson Storm! 200! 200 damage! Bring in the Giratina! Charizard beats the best deck in the game, as predicted! Red incoming, yeah, red incoming in this deck that can't fit an extra space for cards. It's the same guy. Thoughts on the Woka, baby? Eugen will kill me, is my thoughts on the Woka. Sloppy Toppy EX coming. Like no, like literally, like I don't know what, like, it needs to like give me free stuff. Oh, I would be so mad if I'm my opponent. I'd be so mad if I'm my opponent. Even Dina doesn't have any. I'm mad. But yeah, I don't know. I think my thoughts is that I hope it does something. That's literally my only hope. My thoughts and prayers is that it does something. I know, I'm not asking for much. I hope it does something. Is that too much to ask for, actually? My fault. That's just it. I hope it does something. He has to Cyrus stall, but that means he has to have 2 Cyruses to stall. Moltres get stuck, but they only have 1. They go like this. If they use that 1 to stall, they can't beat me. So it's like, fine. Let them have, like, stuck me. They're losing regardless. Because then they can't... When I set up another Charizard, what are they going to do? They're about to get double Zarded on a Tuesday. On a Wednesday. On a Wednesday. Yeah. Like, this is what they're supposed to do. Like, this is, like, fine. They need 2 Cyruses. And if they have 2 Cyruses, then I guess they're to go. I shouldn't have played that. Well, that's like fine. What I'm saying is that like the likelihood of them having that is like a lot of cards. And I'm like okay with it not being something that they have. To which if they have it, it's like whatever. What's your stats with this deck even at the moment? We're like +1. +1. We're +1 game. So 3-2. If they don't have a Cyrus, we're about to be 4-2. Yeah. I was thinking about this deck since the OG is good against the new one. That's true. And I've been the... but like it's very susceptible to like a lot of things still. I lost to red card. This deck has less stuff for red card, which kind of sucks. It has stuff for that one guy following me. Thank you very much. 100 with this. So technically, like, am I lying or am I putting y'all onto ball? I need y'all to think about that. Am I lying or am I about to beat this Charizard player? Flip it over. Flip the cards. Am I lying or is this Charmander player about to get Charmand? Desty? Wasn't this a solo Darkrai player? Did bro give up on Darkrai? Cause I understand. Oh shit! I should have researched first. Oh, never mind. We're goated. Never mind. We're goated. Charman handled. Is this a top Master Ball deck only? I mean, every deck I use is going to be for the top of Master Ball, but will it be good for lower? I guess that's going to be for y'all to figure out. Let me know. Hey, I won the game already and you lost cause you were gay. Hey, I'm gonna win in Pokemon Pocket. Yeah, Charizard. Nabrix, are you here? Do you see? Gabagino, Babagino, Charadino, Unga Bunga, 3 heads. No matter how many Charizards you have, bro, it's not gonna do anything. Put the Charizards in the bag. Put the Charizards in the bag, little bro. Oh, I'm sorry, hen. What is this deck? This deck is the new meta. Gentle reminder, you can use the 3 energy attack. True. Look at this loser having to stoke. New Zard needs to stoke itself off. Old Zard gets stoked by Moltres. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. It says a lot about society. One good turn, his deck is broken. Gas fucked. Everyone pointed and laughed at the Charizard stoking in the corner. This deck is the biggest gambling addiction simulator. What does GA Zard do in this meta? It beats itself. It beats itself. Oh my god, Pokemon Apex is out. Genetic Apex is here. Tell a friend, Genetic Apex is here. How are your stats with this deck? 5-2? Positive. Says it's gone, girl. Gone. What's this cook? Only the finest for the highest tier of Pokemon Pocket. Only the best decks. Is this the no Sylveon challenge? I like how you're getting the right Zards for the matchup. Shh. Let's not point that out. A YouTube comment will point it out tomorrow when this video premieres on youtube.com/Jeudy. Gonna forever call this cucks. What you mean? I got my 4 wins. I don't need any more wins. And you know, this came from rating my viewers' decks, right? When I was doing the rating my viewers' decks. So like, this has an origin. Best believe tomorrow's rank's gonna be filled with cucking Charizard. Eugen,
yeah.
I need Charizard as a Chad and Charizard as a Chud cell.
Okay. Emotes?
Not emotes. You're fine. I'm just joking. I don't actually need that. Or do I? I'm using the old Charizard right now. What are these coin flips? That's like a normal coin flip. You have a 50% chance of getting 1 or 2, right? Not 50%, 25, I guess. Mars' hand, I don't need it. I don't need this. Give me a professor's research on the way. Oh, that's actually pretty good too. Yeah, it has 4 outcomes, so 50% for 1 or... Shut up! Yeah, my Charizard's ready. We're firing off the Tumbler Stone! Bro, what the fuck? Why do you guys... What the fucking? Come on! This is normal. This is just a normal Tuesday. 2/3, then 3/3, just concede already. Yes! Debate worked! Debate red card me into. Debate works. Watch this. Hit him with the draw. Sabrina. Professor's research. Any Charizard will work here. And we get no Zard. And we get no Zard. So really, who got lucky? Who got lucky? Me or my opponent? Because it looks like my opponent got lucky. You guys are worried about the wrong thing, the trap or the cheese. But really, the master baiter couldn't stoke it. The ops got lucky, right? They red carded me into 2 duds. So who really got lucky? Think about that. Real eyes, real lies, 5 guys. I can't go more than 2 wins and then I lose 3 to 4. This Sylveon card destroyed everything that was fun about this game. Everything I love. I hate this game. I spent so much money. Okay, so Ironio, let me give you some thoughts on that because I do think that sucks, right? I do think that sucks. But we'll get through it together, okay? We'll get through it together. Me and you. What's the odds of this one card being a red card? Like 0, right? It's a valid reaction. Wait, I meant to stoke. I feel that, but don't worry. Next set, Dina texted me. They said that they're gonna take Sylveon out back. And you know, they're gonna make Sylveon go sleeping with the fishes. They're gonna make Sleepy sleeping with the fishes, okay? That's kaput, okay? Capiche? So you're gonna note that I'm not playing the research this time. It's because I have everything to win. So why throw the game, right? If I have everything to win, why am I gonna put my win in jeopardy? When I can be thanking Yoshi12 for the follow. Thank you very much. Yes. Ice cream, so good. Gang. Next set better slow the game down. Damn, this hand sucks like low key. Oh, my Busterinos. Jeudy is playing a deck with no. Gave a trainer that removes Sylveon from the enemy's deck. Cap TV. Yeah, red card me, I figured. That was a bad research. Oh, I was trying to get X speed, but I could have waited a turn for that. Ether for you. So 6 is kind of necessary because I'm afraid of like them running like a card that says fuck you. I see it through. I feel like we can get a strong ability lock mon next set, which I think is gonna suck. I think ability lock is like the lamest thing that you can give in Pokemon. Like no cap. Locking abilities, one of the lamest things you can do. I'm gonna fuck up my opponent real quick. I'm gonna fuck up my opponent real quick. My opponent doesn't know what to do with this. Oh wait, I gave up energy. Oopsie. I forgot to attach an energy. 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 Holy shit. I'm so bro forgot to stoke myself. Chat, is this a top 100 player? Is this the Discord deck of 3s Charizard? Yeah. It's okay. I was actually preparing for this. It was all bait. It was all bait. I knew, this was all bait. I like giving my opponent chances. I like giving my opponent chances. I want them to look as they draw nothing. They use the Sabrina already. What are you gonna do? Gabagino, Babagino? Nothing, nothing. You're gonna have Leaf in your hand and Giant's Cape, and you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it, okay? You're gonna freaking like it, pal. Look at that, they attack! Woo! 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 Tie? Tie? You think I would dare tie with a filthy Dark Tina player? You think this is a tie? Huh. Goon Blast. We're about to gain plus 100 points with Charizard. Plus 100 points. Genius Mars setup. You guys weren't. I was just setting up Mars the entire time. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. I was never worried. And I'm playing them again? They're playing grass this time? Ooh, ooh. Are you there? They're like, according to my calculations, they actually need a lot of these to go their way. When I forgot to stoke, it's cause I'm an idiot. When Jeudy forgets to stoke, it was just as planned. So you guys are understanding. They have to show it to me. Pretty calculated one coin flip. I could have waited a turn here. I didn't have to do what I just did. But I did just red card them into 2 Pokeballs, which is pretty goated. And they've revealed every card. So this is just, I win if they don't have Luzamine. Type shit. As I've been climbing, I've been interested. If you didn't notice, it says, well, wait. Didn't go hard last. Let me see. Did I miss an important question? Chia, hello. How are you doing? But the matches in UB2 slash UB3 were much harder than UB4 slash Master Ball now. Interesting. I haven't played in those tiers, so I haven't been able to notice, because I start in Ultra Ball 4. But I do think that a lot of people know what they're doing. And also the meta is pretty solidified. There's also so many decks. So I think that might be... I kept running into... Yeah, that's the thing, is that the meta's so open that there's a lot of good stuff. The meta at the top is very homogenized. So, like, it's very easy to counter what you're expecting at the top, because most people are using good meta stuff. Because it's like, yeah, exactly. Whereas in lower ranks, you can find random stuff. The thing is, in lower ranks, people make a lot of mistakes. It's very easy to capitalize on mistakes in lower ranks. But there is a wide variety of decks, so that makes sense. But was stuck in UB2. That's real. What are example of low rank mistakes? So in coaching sessions, there's a lot of like greedy attacks that like don't account for what your opponent can do. I mean, I would just play a broken deck to get through low rank. Like I feel like Sylveon Greninja clears through low rank pretty easily. I think the scariest thing in low rank would be specifically whatchamacallit. The scariest thing in low rank is on top there's very random Solgaleos. I feel like I'm less likely to play against a random Solgaleo in top ladder versus middle of the ladder. So like random stuff that like is actually annoying that I won't play in high ladder. Like I don't think I've played a Solgaleo like once every 100 games maybe, right? And that's like perfect for... Anyway, I need one more coin flip. That's all I need. Nothing but pain. It's not for romance. Dance, dance, dance. I won't dance again. I won't dance again. Well, I Sabrina to give myself a chance. See, all I did is give myself odds, right? And I think that's what's missing at lower ranks, is people don't give themselves odds. Of course, if I lose because they fucking have double Zard, like whatever, dude. Sure, I deserve to lose that, right? But like, I gave myself odds. I feel like people don't give themselves enough odds the lower you go. Because it's very easy not to. Anyway, I won this game, GG's. That Sabrina was clutch. Yeah. Oh hell no, that tweet brought me. Yeah, so it turns out that Zard loses to Zard. Fun fact. We're using the stones to beat the zones. We're also on another 3 streak.